What's good? What's new? How are things? How's it going, everyone? We are back with more Jojo's today. This is a really good theme for Giorno. Like, the remix, I should say. Very, very nice. Alright, lower that a little bit. So what's going on, guys? We're back again with another stream this week. As you've been seeing, we've been finally getting back into a normal routine schedule. So we got Fate out on Monday. That was fun. It was interesting choices were made that day. We got more Yakuza 0 done. A little bit shorter than normal, but nonetheless, we got Yakuza out on Tuesday. It was fun. I'm curious on the story plots and where that's going. Obviously, if you know why we're here today, more JoJo's. Part 7. Later today, I did have to put the stream back like an hour, but today we will be catching up the Bug Ego. So I will make an announcement when we go live, but Bug Ego is getting done today. We will be kept caught up to all the content, and after that, you know, I believe next week we should have a chapter. I'm pretty sure we at least should have a chapter. So from there on, we will just do One Piece, and then when there's a break, unless there's a Bug Ego chapter, we will most likely do a different series. Maybe in the future we'll do a Bug Ego tandem kind of thing with another story on that day. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then, if you didn't see the announcement this week, but we will be doing a new stream on Sunday night. It will be a late Sunday stream, a very late Sunday. Well, at least for me. For some people, it might be actually be like really early or middle of the day. But we will now have a 4th streaming day, and we are going to be doing Ichi the Witch. It won the poll for our reaction stream, so I am very, very excited because I have no idea what this series is going to be about. From the title alone, I imagine it's going to be about witches, but I'm curious because I believe it's a shonen series. Let me actually pull it up on screen. I believe it is a Shonen Jump series, so it's in Viz. So I'm expecting some certain tropes from this kind of series, but word on the street is it's actually a pretty good up-and-coming series. Mainly, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about this character. I have no idea who they are. They look nice, but yeah. So Sunday, be prepared. I don't know how many chapters we're going to do that Sunday, but we'll at least start off Ichi the Witch this Sunday with a couple chapters that we'll get through. And yeah, we'll see where that goes. When we catch up to that, eventually, we'll keep it in the Sunday rotation whenever a chapter comes out. I imagine it's going to be weekly. So when the chapter does come out, like over the week, we will do its Sunday reactions. We'll probably pair it with another stream. We'll maybe do a different type series or whatever. But that's the plan going for Sunday. Now. All right. Good theme. I love that theme. Now, we are here for Jojo's, though. Everyone sit tight. Everyone have their snacks. And let's get started. So, last time we left off, it was chapter 25, or 25, 35. We had just finished the True Man's World arc. It was interesting. I see why a lot of you last time were like, I'm really going to like that arc. I think a lot of the themes to do with Ringo were very, very real. Kind of like a sad reality of not only the people of that time living in a frontier kind of lifestyle in the Americas, but more so of trying to, like, I think paint a overall visage about people's lives. I said last time, I think Ringo and Dio would get along very, very well. I think they have a very similar story to each other about destitute, having no family structure to keep them afloat, and then society just picks that apart. And it is very interesting on his overall demeanor through his hardship and his contemplation on what is people's true natures when it comes to, I guess, at the end of the day, in a horrible situation that he was forced upon when he was a kid. I thought that was really, really effed up, but it's JoJo's. So, to be, part of the game and everything. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what that says, but hello. Welcome. More JoJo's today. But yeah, Ringo was a very interesting part 7 villain. I think he might be my favorite villain so far in part 7. I still like Oya Komova, but Ringo was good. Ringo was good. Obviously, the main thing about Ringo that we talked length last time was his standability. His standability for just being a support villain to the main villain is honestly very impressive that Araki would give that. I think maybe, because I don't know when this chapter came out initially, but I'm sure a lot of people were very shocked to see a ability of this magnitude being this early on in the story and this potent. It's a very, very interesting choice on Araki's part to have a villain like him have this kind of power. It corresponds with a lot of themes that we already have in JoJo's, but I feel like in this part 7 theme, it was very interesting about how he perceived people's actions on, like, you can either do the right thing, which is to engage with me, or you can go, try and fail to get out of my maze. At the end of the day, a true man's worth will know where they are going to take him. And he kind of like prejudged Gyro that he didn't have the stuff, which we've been building with Gyro through now a couple chapters and a couple arcs now about, yeah, he has a goal for his race, which is to save the kid who is getting unjustly executed soon by his nation, by his king. However, just having that in mind isn't enough. In this kind of race with these kind of people all around him, Johnny brings up the idea of you need to have hunger, the idea of dreaming versus having that inner drive to achieve such a dream, I think is what he's trying to get at, are two completely different things. I think that is a very interesting mindset for someone like Gyro, because you do see that Gyro is someone who is very passionate about what he wants to do, so much so that he's breaking years upon years of family traditions just to be in this race, taking the long shot. And then somehow that still isn't enough. But then obviously at the end of last arc, the True Man's World arc, he kind of has that inner reflection with himself and like a metaphysical version of his dad and his country's family traditions. And by doing so, not only does he gain the will to like, hey, take this guy on who has a very, very strong stand ability in the like grand scheme of things. I'll say this: some of the stands so far in Part 7 have impressed me, just how creative Araki can still be, but also just how powerful some of them are. It's kind of terrifying, but because he gets the courage, the hunger, the drive to finally, go and really achieve his dream, if you would, he obviously can face off someone against like Ringo, who has maybe, though a dapper version of hunger, it is still a true unfeathered goal, which I find interesting. But he also, at the end of the day, it seemed like he got an upgrade to his stand. Like if we go, what page was it? I think it was like page 37, 32. Oh, no. It's actually further back. Well, like when he's like finally about to engage with him, I think like he actually is evolving his stand as time goes on. So I don't know if this is like a Koichi thing where like Koichi in part 4, if you guys remember, he had the act system where his stand was slowly getting better as time goes on, and it was also correlated to his mindset, because Koichi at the beginning of the story of part 4 versus where he ends up at the end of part 4 is a very different character, obviously because he goes through an entire arc trying to find out Kira, but he goes with a own character development. So I wonder if that's what's happening here with Gyro, where he's slowly but surely, as he's fortifying who he is and his beliefs through these trials and tribulations, not only is he becoming better as a person, but also his stand that he now has gotten from the corpse, the cursed corpse part, is also manifesting a lot more. I'm assuming that's what's happening. And I have a guess if that's happening with him, it will probably be happening with Johnny soon enough as well. I don't understand English, but I'm studying Italian because of JoJo's Part 5. It's not in Japan now. Excellent. I don't know Japanese, and I really don't know Italian. So all I can say in English, which you probably won't understand, is good job. Learning a language is very tough. I have aspirations to learn one. I don't know which one I want to learn, but one day I do want to learn another language outside of English, which is my native language. And as you can tell from these streams, I am very fumbling at my English speech as it is. So, but whatever your name is, congratulations on trying to learn another language. That is a very, very tough thing to do. So keep at it. Also, if it's not in Japan, please. I like that you guys are coming out for the stream, but make sure you care about yourself. Go to bed, rest up. The VOD will be on the channel, which brings us to our transition. If you are new to the stream, live, VOD gang, what up? Please do me the favor of liking the stream, commenting, even if it's not a good comment down below. Hit the bell notification, that way you know when we go live with the stream. We will have a schedule posted very, very soon, but most importantly, please join our community on our adventure growing this channel by subscribing to the channel. We have a lot of things coming forward in the future. We have games out. We'll get more gaming content. We're getting more reaction content this week, so look forward to that. So we have a lot of cool things coming, and I would really appreciate everyone who's here now watching live, and of course, the VOD gang. Now. Let us get into the chapter. So yeah, thank you for coming out, my man. Thank you for coming out. But please, if you gotta go to bed, by all means, go to bed. Go to bed. All right, so we're picking up with chapter 36. We again are on Manga Dex. I get still asked, where am I reading this from? I'm reading Manga Dex. They have the official colored version of the chapters. It is a fan translation because, once again, the actual translated official English is only now coming out this month. The first volume is out on Amazon. We talked about that last week, so I might get it at the very end of Part 7, where we can do a retrospective deep dive of what we liked about Part 7. I mentioned that before, but also maybe I'll show off the actual physical volume now that it's being printed for English translation. So we can do that as well. But this is, of course, a fan translation. I think they are a good translation. I'm sure there are some stuff that has been brought up, like, hey, in Japanese kanji, this was actually said, so it's very different from what is this translation saying. And depending on what's going to be coming out in the official volumes, I imagine a lot of certain dialogues will be cleaned up, because I will admit, too, there are some dialogues within this source. It is kind of choppy, or at times where I'm like, I don't know what they're trying to say, or it comes off very repetitive. So yeah, that is where I'm reading from. I will have the link in the description down below in the video. And also, if you're watching live, guess what? You can have the link in the chat for each chapter we get to. What's my favorite manga? That's a really tough one. Because I think when it comes to manga and anime, or even a series as a whole, you can like multiple things for different reasons. I think my overall manga that I come back to reading time and time again, it's probably going to either be Berserk, or it could be Berserk, or like maybe like Vagabond. If people don't know me that much, but I really like Vagabond. I'm still holding out hope that we'll get it back one day, but I know the creator is very much in limbo, as it were, about being creative. So yeah, I like Berserk. I like Vagabond. I like the themes of both series. The art style is just impeccable. But I don't know, because I found both of those at a very young age, so it's very off the beaten path for a very young person to be reading Berserk. But Vagabond was an interesting story about, a historical character, which I like history. I'm a very, 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 very passionate about history. So yeah, I would say those two. So God, thank you for coming to the stream. Dylan Rice, I don't know what that says, but yeah, hopefully it's something good. Giorno Giovanna, what arc am I on? So I just finished I believe it's called the True Man's arc. So I'm on chapter 36. We'll go for, a couple hours. We'll see where we get. But yeah, I would say we're going to get at least 5 chapters done today. So I don't know if that's going to be another arc, but we are done the True Man's arc. What about in Shonen? That's tough. I'll be real. If I had to say what's my favorite, it's not saying it's definitively the best, but what's one of my favorite shonens, it's probably Toriko. I like Toriko. I will spew on about Toriko. I think Toriko is a very diamond in the rough series that did not get enough spotlight when it was on Weekly Shonen Jump's radar back in the day. I very, very much would appreciate a Toriko remake. So if I say favorite, Toriko for shonen. I too like Berserk a lot. I mean, you're gonna find it very hard for anyone out there to say I don't like Berserk. Specifically, people who have read most of the content. If you're gonna ask someone the opinions now, which we haven't done a Berserk stream, which I feel like I should do a Berserk stream because I haven't been caught up for a while, so that might be on the bucket list. And then we'll probably have a sit down talk about Berserk, because I know a lot of people right now are not digging Berserk. I get that. I see some stuff that I don't like either, but I'm willing to wait out and see where this goes. That's just my opinion. Like, it's one of my favorites of all time. Yeah. Okay, that's very fair. I mean, Berserk is, again, very hard to hate. But yeah, for shonen, if I had to say favorite, not definitively the best, but I would say Toriko. Thank you. I love JoJo's. I will come to get used to English. Yes, it's okay. Listen, again, I'm an English speaker and I fumble my words. So please, right now, you're being a massive Giga Chad by learning 2 different languages than your native language. So props to you. Well, my name is pronounced God with a J. Jawed. Okay, okay. Well, Yahweh. Yuha. Bah. Okay, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so again, link is in the chat. It will be in the description. Let's get into this. So, because we ended this arc off, we're naturally getting a depiction of Ringo Rodigan, which I forgot that was his last name, Rodigan's stand. So, someone also did tell me last stream that in an interview, it wasn't too much of a spoiler, which I guess I should say before really we begin anything. I know everyone gets excited, or they just want to spoil for the sake of spoiling. Please, I am a first-time reader of Part 7. Respect the new person reading this, okay? I am okay with minor spoilers, and I understand if people slip up and they don't understand, that's fine. You'll get a warning, but please do your best not to spoil. I would really appreciate for me reading this, anyone in the chat who's reading alongside us, which you can, or someone who's in the VOD gang, please don't try and spoil too much, okay? Why is bucket list called bucket list? I think it probably derives from someone who in history was nearing the end of their life and probably wrote down a bunch of stuff they wanted to do and literally just put into a bucket. That's probably why, if I'm going to be honest. A lot of these kind of sayings and stuff come from like someone actually doing them. So let's see. So yeah, Rodigan's stand named Madame, can rewind time for 6 seconds. Ringo Rodigan's wristwatch is just a physical manifestation for his psychological switch. Yes, so that's what I was about to say. Someone in an interview double tapped this information where it was Araki confirmed that the watch that we see Ringo try to fiddle with to like activate the going back 6 seconds isn't actually what he does. It's just something to represent what he has to do for his stand on a physical level. This is like his trigger. It's not something that he actually needs, but it's something that he perceives and does out of sheer habit. I think that's very cool. I think that is very, very cool. What is this meant to be about? So, probably Jojo, and that's how you say that. We are reading through Part 7. I am a first-time reader of Part 7. I have gone through all of, the parts 1 through 6, but I wanted to live stream my adventure through Part 7. 1, because I want to catch up to Part 9. I've had a very long dream of catching up to JoJo's and doing chapters whenever they come out, because after Part 9, Araki says we're not doing any more JoJo's. So this is it. So I figured, hey, why not catch up to Part 9? And I thought I could do it off stream, but I found it very hard to do that. So I said, you know what? Let's just do a live stream. So we're going to go through Part 7, and then after Part 7, Part 8, and then on to Part 9. Yeah. So that's what this is all about. And then also, too, because Part 7 anime is coming out somewhat in the future, I figured, hey, why not also get this done first? And then maybe, I haven't worked out all the kinks yet, but maybe we will do a Part 7 watch through. Talk faster? I mean, I can, but it's going to get annoying after a while. Adventure, pun intended, yes. That was a JoJo's reference, yes. But yeah, so that's what we're doing here. We're doing a Part 7 read-through to catch up to Part 9, which we will do on the channel when the chapters come out, and also maybe in the future we will do a Part 7 watch-through just to see what is the difference they will do in the anime. Araki has never said Part 9 is the last part. He hasn't really planned it after. He planned 7 to 9 at the same time. Okay, I mean, listen, don't shoot the messenger. I've heard from people who I know in my life who are avid JoJo's fans as well, and they have on their own, personal information that apparently JoJo's Part 9 is probably going to be his last part. And not to say that I don't want more JoJos or they don't want more JoJos, but you guys gotta keep in mind, Araki has been working since the 80s. He's been working longer than Oda in One Piece. Like, this guy has been around for a long, long time. He is an actual fucking vampire. So, after part 9, however it ends, do not be surprised if he decides he's not going to do JoJo's anymore. That's what I would say. That's all I will say on that matter. But I understand if there's no 100% confirmation JoJo's part 9 isn't going to be the last part. Fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just kind of believing that it will be the last part at this point, along with a lot of other people. Now, Chapter 26, we have the Green Tombstone Part 1, Steel Ball Run. Oh my god. Gyro looking very, very sassy, licking his steel ball. No pun intended there. I hope not. So, 20th day of the 4th stage, a full day until Kansas City, the goal. We have 2 hours until the sunset. Data accumulated. We have stage running distance is about 1,250 kilometers. The total number of racers participating in number 4 is 1,918 racers. Racers withdrawn from here are 825. Currently ranked first is Diego Brando, aka Dio of this timeline, with 190 points overall. So we have the first section of this stage is going to be here. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to get to Kansas City, which connects us to the Mississippi River. Got it. So Johnny, Gyro, focused, locked in. Oh yeah, Hot Pants, right. I forgot. What happened to Hot Pants? Yeah. So Hot Pants, they used, I think they're activating Hot Pants' ability to fix Johnny up. So the spray with like the skin ability, and it's like removing the bullet. Johnny just now has like an actual bullet case, like hole in his forehead. So now he looks like a Fist of the North Star character. So we have Hot Pants, still unconscious. Johnny vesting the scene that had unfolded. Hey, is your head feeling all right? Listen, I came just with something. An original gag. But listen up. I'm only going to do it once, so you better pay attention. Only once, all right? Just look at my fingers. How many am I holding up? 4, I guess. Excuse me. Let me pass. So he has his hands going from 4 to, I don't know what that means. So 4 to 0. Okay, I don't get, that might be more of a Japanese thing. I don't know what that might mean. And that was the gag. What do you think? It's pretty good, I guess. It's pretty hilarious, actually. Right? It gets funnier with time. Don't take my idea, okay? Just because you like it. Yeah, I don't really get the joke. So he's going from 4... Sorry, Mike. He's going from 4 to 0. I don't get it, but okay. My brain is not braining right now. Mr. Horse, let me pass. Johnny, all right, come on, let's get going. I spared Hot Pants' wounds too before we could wake up. So Johnny again is investigating the scene. He was quite a terrifying enemy. I wonder if all the others we're going to encounter are going to be like him. I mean, so far, yeah, like outside of the Boom Boom family, this guy's fucking sucked. The enemies you guys have been facing are top tier. Probably. Chilling, isn't it? But it's not like we can't win the race now. But you weren't going to quit on us, right? Even if we did throw the race, you'd still be chased by the government for the rest of your life. Like you said, I have no intention of dropping out of the race. I actually feel inbound. Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel the same. Let's go to Kansas City. It's the lead. Also, identify the corpse. Who is this mysterious saint? We need to get some information from the Vatican. Good luck. Woohoo! This guy really has a lot of stuff on him. Let's take all of his roast beef sandwiches. If we eat them all, that would mean that he'll have no more evidence left to sentence us to hang. Or maybe we can just eat the meat and leave the bread to piss him off. No. Oh, I guess that does remind me of something. So, side tangent. The character sheets apparently for the anime are coming out. Part 7's character sheet for Hot Pants is out. So we've been debating slowly if Hot Pants is a guy or a girl. Some people have been saying one, some people have been saying the other, without trying to spoil, I hope. But in the character sheets versus the actual manga, if you look at the character sheets that are out, it is very, very clear Hot Pants is a girl. It's like, holy shit. Like, good lord. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because I'm just realizing, oh yeah, wait, the character sheets are out. So, is he really alive? It's like ... Ah, well, speaking of which, yeah, how do we know who they are? Oh, you know, a little physical detective work right there by Johnny Joestar. Yeah. Oh yeah, Johnny. Yes, you know what that sensation is. Yes, you do. Oh, wait. Is Hot Pants... No way. Really? No way? I mean, I don't know if that's really that much. No way. Yo, hurry up, Johnny. In the points, in points, that cream guy is still in front of us. Well, this was a surprise, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Hot Pants, no matter who he, in quotes, might be, has nothing to do with us at the end of the day. Damn, we're just going to leave him here. We are just going to leave them here. So there we go. All right. So I just had to wait one more confirmation page. I had to wait one more page. But yes, Hot Pants is woman. So let me see. What is this? JoJo's part 10 is probably the last part. Says real Kyogu or Kuromama. Listen, if we get a part 10, cool. I just find it really unrealistic. But if we get a part 10, dope. He is probably going to speed a decade. He's going to spend a decade, excuse me. He's going to spend a decade on part 9 like he did for 8 and 7. Yo, didn't we just start a couple years ago, like 2 years ago? So you're saying we're going to have another 8-something years with part 9? God damn. I think Araki used the stone mask. Yeah. Oh, again, we've brought this up in stream before, but I'll bring it up again. Like, you can look at Araki. Hold on. I forgot. He has a character named Araki. That's the most easy self-insert ever. So, this photo, I'm pretty sure this is one of his younger photos. I don't know if this is when he was in the 80s, but something close to that. And then this photo here is going to be him today. So let me show you. Let me show you just how much of a vampire he is. This is Araki in the 80s, or close to the 80s, probably getting closer to the 90s. But still, young Araki right here. This is the most, I believe, modern picture we have of Araki to date. I think it's from like a couple years ago, like 2020, 2021, something like that. 2020s, 80s to 90s. This man right now is 65 years old. Look at this. He's an actual vampire. It's insane. JoJo's is just the story of his life. Oh, hey, what's up, Waffle? Welcome to the stream again. Wow, a classic fairy tale. I can smell it. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Waking up the Sleeping Beauty. Not with a potion. No, more of sexual harassment. Yes. So, we are back in the race. We have the balloons, so they know they're getting close. They're eyeing them up. Gyro says, being seen isn't quite the issue we have at hand, but being followed by those balloons is a problem. We need to move through these trees. Also, when you talk, cover your mouth with your hand. Like this, with your hand. But why? It's lip reading. Don't let them read our conversation from the sky. Ah. True. You see, it's what they teach us in the army. It's not anything special, really, but those that are up there in the air probably are trained in it as well by Mr. Steele. It is definitely working for the government. Yeah, he put that two and two together. Hey, Sandman, you know what? We have not really had like a whole thing with Polo Loco in like a hot second. A hot second. What's going on with Polo Loco? I can't believe I'm asking that. Hey, look, Polo Loco and Sandman are here. They look like they're going to be crossing the river as well. Sandman, of course, just being the beast that he is, he's just huffing it through the river. Polo Loco on his horse. Oi, Sandman, Sandy, we need to ask you something. Who's in the lead right now? Have you seen Dio? He doesn't give a fuck. He just said, nah, I gotta move. Hey, looking good as usual. Come on and tell us. And then Johnny, we want to know what's going on right now. Sandman turns around now. Is Dio your only rival? No matter. I saw Dio's tracks this morning. He's about an hour length ahead of us. As you predicted, he's in the lead. He took the route with fewer rivers. So Sandman's kind of a little hurt that they're not taking him seriously. Then Gyro, an hour. To be fair, we did get stuck in that fucking forest. We still have a day left. We can catch up to him. Oh, and one more thing. A storm is going to hit tomorrow. The last stretch of the race is going to be quite difficult. In the first stage, I was awarded victory instead of you. That's why I'm going to tell you this. Now, we don't owe each other nothing. Well, an honorable dude. Sandman's going to give him a little bit of information. And then Gyro has a revelation. It's a very clear sky today, but we can trust what Sandman says. So Dio is really an hour ahead of us, and a storm is going to be coming by the end of the race. Then this means that travel by horse is going to be nearly impossible in tomorrow's weather. Looks like a change of plans, Johnny. It's almost dark, but let's move our horses as far as we can. If there's going to be a storm tomorrow, there will be better for our horses. Then we wait for the storm to quiet down at a good spot. Ahead and straight for the goal. With this place, with Turbo, we can go here after we finish this part of the race and then secretly retrieve the corpse part. Are you okay with that? No. That's not Gyro. I don't think we can do that. Sandman said that Dio took the route with the least amount of rivers to them. That has to be the northern route. So the northern route doesn't have any tributaries of the Mississippi River. Then that has to mean Dio is heading into the northern part of Kansas towards the corpse part. Yeah, it makes sense. He's heading towards it. Dio must know the whereabouts of Turbo due to the left eye that he secured. He wants the corpse part before he finishes the race. Yeah, so we gotta go there. Yo, we gotta take a risk. Very nice artwork, by the way. Very nice. Turbo. Also, god damn it, I just remembered. Inside Ringo's cabin, there was a bird cage. I thought there was something weird to the bird cage. There was an empty bird cage in there. Yeah, I know. So what about it? What are you trying to say? It would have been fine if there was a bird in there, but I didn't realize that it had already been empty. No, a messenger bird. True. This would be the time to use them. So that means the government is onto it, isn't it? Ringo already sent out information about Turbo with a carrier pigeon before we came. I wouldn't put it past him. So how fast can the carrier pigeon go? See, this is Jojo's. Peak Jojo's right here. Telling you nonsensical information about the most mundane things. I have no idea. Oh, damn, we're not gonna... What? I'm surprised. You don't know for a Jojo's character? Shocking. I have no idea where he sent it towards, but it's much faster than a horse. much, much faster. Gyro, I'm going to run through the storm. It might already be too late, but we have to get there before we get to the goal. So we're going to huff it. We're going to huff it. So we have the balloons overhead. Storm is coming. I have 2 or 3 questions to ask about these hot air balloons. Can I fly it upwind? No. It can only be adjusted directions towards depending on the wind. How long can it stay amidst the air? As long as the balloon has gas in it, it can stay in the air as long as needed. But realistically speaking, it uses a lot more gas going up and down, so it usually comes back down and lands by dusk end. Okay, so someone's staring at a picture of these balloons, probably one of the government assassins. Oh, yes. So, Mr. President. And then I don't know what these guys are. They're weird. They have like the same matching outfit. I'm assuming like assistants, like these are his top 2 brass, but like they also have like the same hairstyle, so maybe like they're family members or something. How many are we currently able to secure within the racing area? About 36. That is during good weather. Right. Then, this is my final question. Despite having so many of them on the lookout, why is it I'm getting reports that Johnny Joestar and Gyro Zeppeli are missing? And why does this always seem to happen? Why have they not found the pigeon that Ringo has sent from the orchard? Ooh, the pigeon's not even here. Develop. Well, Ringo's pigeon aside, it is impossible to track 2 people from the air at all times. That may be. However, these are just petty details. But I can be sensitive to these kind of details. This is a personal hypothesis. However, I believe it is because Mr. Steele is not willing to cooperate. Oh, did Steele get the pigeon? Perhaps he's trying to interfere. Those hot air balloons are his own personal property after all. So you think the priority is double-crossing us? Impossible. Even if that were to be true, Steele would have nothing to gain. He has no motive. True that may be, normal parameters seek wealth and fame, but there's something different about him. He has passion, something akin to a childhood dream, a petty idealism, which is funny because this was ticed up by Lucy, who was a child that gave him the cornerstone of his dream. Especially after Momentum Valley. That might not be his intention now, but I have a feeling that he is bound to betray us. Good intuition, probably. I do wonder. I feel like he's not necessarily in this race, but at the same time, he may still be useful to all of us. Stephen Steele has charisma. The media, middle class, volunteer workers, and he has many followers. If he were to disappear, the race would be plunged into confusion. Yes, I see. Let us hold on that thought for now. But he's one stop from being any use to us. We must ask him to take his leave. We must find this next corpse part that is located somewhere in Kansas. The next corpse part is going to be the spine. So they know for a fact it is the spine. Interesting. So we've had the left hand, 2 eyes, a spine. Okay. According to Joseph of Armethea, the map, his backbone is somewhere here. The central part of the human body, the most important part. Oh, interesting. The most important part. As long as we have it, the other parts will all come on their own. We must retrieve it no matter what. So the backbone is his most interesting thing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right. So the backbone is the most important piece. I guess from a biological standpoint, yes. But I wonder why does it? Will he give? Will he get something more powerful from the backbone than anything else? Interesting. Interesting. By the way, hydrate. It's very hot right now where I am. We're getting closer to the summer months, so we got to be very, very careful. I did an oopsie. Oh, well, I don't know what you did, but as long as you corrected it, that's fine. I love long chapters. Part 8 and Part 9 have so much of them. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh no. That's going to be fun. Oh boy. Okay. So they want the backbone. Call the stand users to town. How many? How many stand users are you calling? What? Call the stand users to town? So they depart their windowsill. We zoom out. And then in a cross windowsill, Madam, Mr. Steele, Madam, are you listening? Oh, so Lucy, yeah, Lucy's been spying on them pretty frequently throughout the story so far. Madam, Mr. Steele, Mrs. Steele, Madam, are you listening? In 2 to 3 days, the participants of the race are going to flood our city. I have mountains of work, and yet you still requested for a tour, and I agreed to do so. I'm too busy. And what is it now that you want? You haven't paid attention to what I've been saying at all. Just looking out the window. So what is this? So we have a chalkboard. We have A, B, C, and D. And they are like equaling equations or something. Okay. She erased. Oh no! This guy's equations. She erases the equations. The fact that I have been learning lip reading from you, have you told anyone about that? So she's a lip reader. Me? Have you told anyone about this, right? No one. Oh, yes, of course. That was what we promised. All right. Well, I quit studying, all right? None of this makes any sense. I don't get it at all. I'm failing to fall. I'm falling asleep already. I have to knock out. So she's trying to make him leave. He's probably going to yell at me for being unfocused. Here's your money. You may go now. Okay. And then just leaves. Lucy shivers. So she knows that they're going to do something to Mr. Steele, her fiance of questionable age. And then here we go. Lucy, as long as you're here beside me, I'm content with leading a ordinary life. I do not need anything else. Well, I guess it makes me a little happy to see my names in the paper, even if those papers are going to be all but trash the next morning. It can just be in the bottom corner, in very tiny letters. That would be fine for me. Just for that, I'll put my whole heart and soul into this race. Produced by Mr. Steele. So they seem to have a very true, loving relationship, which is interesting. He's going to be killed. My husband was just being used. When they don't need him anymore, they're going to dispose of him. So she didn't seem to know anything about this. So there goes that theory I had. Johnny Joestar, Gyro Zeppeli, stand users, left arm, the next corpse piece, spine, steel ball run race, Joseph of Armethia's map. So she knows. Oh, carrier pigeons. They're here. She sees. Yep, there's the message. And why have we not found the pigeon that Ringo had sent from the orchard, so that she remembers? She goes over to something with the United States crest on it. Of course, I'm well aware. I know this building is government property. Oh, is it? All I need to do is give my husband his lunch. He forgot to take it this morning. You know who my husband is, right? He is Mr. Steele. So please, give it to him right away. It would be pointless to give it to him after lunchtime. So the security guard takes it to the clerk. The clerk looks back. He looks back. She's not there. She rushes to the stairs and hides. Okay, she's going up. Lock picks the door. I call it lock picking, but really she's just prying it open. Then she's making her way to the carrier pigeon. And then someone's following. It should be coming soon. There's evidence that Ringo has sent his pigeon here. What kind of information should it be declaring? All right, what's the plan, Luce? What is the plan? What? There's something wrong. The door's open. When I checked the pigeon house this morning, I closed it. Did anyone else come in here? Oh, someone's coming. She ducks underneath the pigeon coop thing. She's putting up her wall, I guess. And a couple people are walking out in peculiar outfits. So, is this the pigeon here? So, we have Mr. President. And then some interesting fellow with like a swooped hairline. Okay. Let's see. One of my few favorite bands reference is coming up. It's going to go hard. All right. Cool. The steel balls that run. Yes, exactly. I am not going to pronounce that all the way, but Darhari. Yes, Dahari. Absolutely. Correct. It's getting even more interesting, and I'm not telling which is why. Yes. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So Lucy, continuing to hide, nervously. I'm so sorry. I don't see a pigeon carrying a message. It seems as if it hasn't arrived yet. She's taking the message out. What do you think they say that they're pigeons that can fly 2,000 kilometers in one day? Even if it can't fly that fast, our pigeon should have arrived this morning, and the information on it was very important enough that Ringo sent it before he died. Something on that must be urgent. What do you think about this? I'm sorry. I myself have no idea. It can't be. It can't be its location. So she takes it out. So we have the note. What does the note actually say? The location of the corpse part seems to be indicated with these numbers. Turbo, northwest. 39 degrees by 6 degrees by 24, and then 94 degrees by 40 degrees by 6 degrees. Ringo wrote again. Interesting. Okay, so he sent them coordinates that they deciphered. So then, Mr. President, wait a moment. There's something wrong with the pigeon house. There's something amiss. I'm so sorry. I said that the pigeon hadn't arrived yet, but let me correct myself. There's one that has arrived. There's one more than we usually have this morning. It looks like Ringo sent 2 pigeons. One with the message attached to its foot. Another that he didn't have time to. 2 pigeons. Oh, what do you mean? Why would one arrive and the other not arrive? This is getting odder and odder. This lock, there are signs that someone broke into it and have tried to fix it. Oh, what's the plan? Doing detective work right now. So what are you trying to say? What was this guy's name? What are you trying to say, Blackmore? Is it that someone came to our rooftop and pried open the door? That door over there was also open, but I can't imagine who or for what reason. What should someone be lurking around Kansas City for? I'm deeply sorry, Mr. President. It seems as both the pigeons have arrived. There are footprints on front of the cage, 2 footprints wet from rain. And the pigeon's wings are very damp. So you're saying the pigeon arrived just a few moments ago? What's up, puppy? And then the pigeon has a feather. She grabs the feather, but it eludes her. Are you sure about this? But I still don't understand. Are you saying that someone was here, just here? Of course. What else would it be? They stole the pigeon with the message. Who would do such a thing? And then they notice the feather underneath the tarp. They see that. And then they get ready to move in. Menacing, menacing. Click, clack. The boots go. And then Lucy, trying her best to stay calm. Ooh, what's gonna be? Peeling back the drape. Nice shot, Lucy. Although, so then, no, scam likely, please. And then we have Mr. President lifting up the tarp, the bird, with the message. It's the pigeon with the message. What are you doing? Catch it immediately, Blackmore. So that is his name, Blackmore. He sees it. Yes, I'm sorry. I will go after it right away, Mr. President. Does that guy have an Is he what? He's Mary Poppins? Mary Poppins, y'all. He has an actual Mary Poppins ability. Just takes out an umbrella. Whoop. Wait a minute. What is he doing? He takes out an umbrella. Is he standing on water droplets? What kind of Bleach Skywalk ability is this? He's standing on He's standing on raindrops. Raindrops are falling on my head. What? Now, that's an interesting way of depicting floating. He's standing on the raindrops. So is his power very weather situational oriented? Because, like, if it doesn't rain, like, if you sent this guy to Arizona, he's fucked because they barely get any rain. So we see his stand start to appear. Some kind of weird hockey mask. Tricolor, blue, green, and red. And he's literally leaping off the raindrops. Again, like he's a Bleach character. Like, but like a weird Bleach character. What? That's... okay, that's creative. It's different. It's very different. Smiling Friends got renewed for a 4th and 5th season. Hey, let's go. Let's go. I've watched season 1. I liked it. I didn't see season 2. And I know season 3 is coming out. So, cool. Awesome. Neat. Blackmore from the band Rainbow. I don't know that band. Well, I'm going to have to listen to them. By the way, hydrate. Hydrate. So, Blackmore from the band Rainbow. So, that mask is supposed to be a rainbow. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to listen to that. So, he's going after the bird. Very cool, like. Very, very cool, like. I'm going to save this panel. This panel is really dope. Just, I don't know. That's a very different way of depicting this. But why does he need the umbrella, though? So then, even Mr. President sweats a little bit. He looks underneath the drapes. Nothing there. Oh, Lucy, I think, is, like, actually in the cupboard, maybe. So, wait. So, his stand ability, it's like an actual hockey mask. Like, he's Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He puts on a hockey mask, and then he looks pretty menacing. He's going after the bird. He takes off the mask. He's got holes in him, like the one bug guy from earlier. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yo, some of these motherfuckers are just weird, man. They're so weird. So, he has these poor hole things open up on his left cheek, and then I'm assuming blood is gushing out. So, can he manipulate just water in general? Because blood has iron and water in it. Yeah. And then the blood rains down, no pun intended, it rains down on the bird, and then I think it crystallizes, or like it hardens, and so the bird can't fly anymore. What the hell is going... Is this kind of like Hot Pants ability? Can he like use his own skin texture and body composition and then just drip himself over things? What the fuck is his ability? All right, this guy has a fascinating ability. So not only can he fly and float through the air on water, but then his body itself morphs into a liquid state, kind of like Hot Pants' power, and then just drops on people. What the fuck? That is crazy. And then from that, yeah, so this part has a lot of these. Again, when I first saw like Mountain Tim do that ability that he has, it reminded me of Sticky Fingers, Bruno. This part has a lot of stand users that are very oriented on I'm going to like destructure myself and then restructure bit by bit on other stuff. There's a lot of those kind of stand users, a lot of those like Bruno Bucciarati wannabes out here, but they have it in very different ways, like very unique ways, but the idea is still very much the same way. It's very fascinating. I guess Araki kind of likes that type of stand ability. So, from the blood that drips on him, he reforms then his mouth on the bird and then bites the bird. The bird is the word. And then his face is still partially in the mask that isn't his mouth. And then again, he's like boop, boop, boop. Like he's Mario high jumping off the goddamn water. And then he gets the bird. He gets the bird. But it's empty. It's empty, Mr. President. There's no message inside the capsule. I'm so sorry. It's empty. And then he sees the cork. It's the cap. Yo, stop the cap. Yeah. The cap. The cap to the capsule on the pigeon leg. Someone was just here. They took the message just now. Who could have done this? This person already knew about Ringo's pigeon and the extent of the message. Lucy, book it. Book it. This floor, check it. No one's downstairs either. This is an emergency. Someone has invaded the building. Close it all down. Close it down completely. Also, if you find the intruder, I will give you permission to shoot on sight. Oh. Shoot first, ask questions later. Yo, Blackmore, what are you doing, my man? He's about to touch some water. Can you do some weird water tracking shit? I repeat, I give express permission to shoot this intruder. Raise security levels to maximum. Don't let anyone leave this building. So his security team is ready. Yo, Lucy, come on. Get your shit together, girl. Mr. Steele. The halls are unusually loud today. What's going on here? What's going on with all this noise? And then we have Mr. President getting furious in the background. The contents of Ringo Ranagun's message. It was unmistakably the next location of the corpse part. But what is going on? There's an invisible enemy here besides Gyro and Johnny Joestar. I immediately order the scombing of this entire building. Search everywhere. So Blackmore is about to go, end the chapter. Damn. Oh. Okay. All right, so that's the end of chapter 36. Very cool. Very, very cool. So we're getting to chapter 37, as promised. Link right here. Bada bing, bada boom. So we'll see where we go today. We may not get to 5 chapters, but we'll see. We're keeping a pretty good pace so far. So far, so good. My goat, Blackmore, the Auror farmer. Yo, he is Auror farming. Like, he does kind of have that. Like, anytime you see a character in the air, if it's like, Mr. Piccolo from fucking Dragon Ball Z. But every time you see a character just hovering in the air, just standing there, it's like, they're just there to, like, gas themselves up. Just to, like, fucking Auror farm. Oh my god, Blackmore. Alright. But so far, his abilities are interesting. They're really cool. Alright, chapter 37. We have Steel Ball Run. We're in, like, this very, what are these trees called? They're called, like, whitewood? I think it's called whitewood. But, like, the very white and black checker pattern, and then you blend into it. Steel Ball Run. Chapter 37. The Green Tombstone, Part 2. Lucy Johnny and Gyro all on the cover, so I guess she's gonna team up with them soon. Also, Araki, you. Oh man, I don't. I feel like I shouldn't say anything, but like, people are gonna bring it up. People are gonna bring it up. She's 15, Araki. What are you doing? What are you doing with this? Yeah, it's in 1980s or not 1980s. This is 1880s. So yeah. But like, good lord, man. Good lord. Put them away. Oi, look around. No one's come down to this bottom floor yet, so check above. The intruder must still be on the higher levels. Check each and every compartment, room, floor, everything. Lucy, panicking, hides in a room. So then we have, I guess maybe she might be in Mr. Steele's room. Who knows? Oh, what have I done? What should I do? I should have just left the pigeon house alone. I've only made things worse for Stefan. I finished. They'll find me here. But if they do, it would be my fault. And he would have to take the blame for everything. The intruder, Blackmore, find them. Do you think they might have a stand ability? So sorry, sir. I really can't say, but if I may express my opinion, I don't believe he is. If he were a stand user, he probably would have done something like hide under the pigeon house. Also, judging from the intruder chosen route and methods, I'm sorry to say this, but it is probably one of us. You have a rat. Unbelievable, unbelievable. How many of us could have known about that pigeon? I'm sorry, Mr. President. If we follow the drips of water on the floor, we may find our intruder. I will corner him from outside the window so that he will not be able to escape from any direction of the building. Let us find Ringo's information. If he ripped it up, we will collect the pieces once more. If he tried to erase the information by eating the note, we shall retrieve it even if it means cutting open their stomach. Yeah, so any means necessary. Again, ore farming just looking like he's just, oh my god, man, he's trying to gas himself, just like in the fucking air right now. Okay. Again, this like weird skywalk rain ability is really, really cool looking, but it's so dumb also at the same time. It's like, okay, bring, fucking frog hopping everywhere. So I guess he can't do this if it's not raining. Presumably. So, Blackmore, looking through all the windows. So, Lucy, what are you doing? What's your plan? Could I climb down from here? Is it possible to escape if I just climb through the wall and make it down? Nope. Blackmore, on the other side. She's noticing. Oh, crap. And then Blackmore turns around. No one there. Did he see me? Have I been found? Is he coming for me? Here, check this room. It's locked from the inside. Stand back, Mr. President. The intruder must be hiding in this room. We'll bust down every door with a shotgun if need be. Oh boy. So they blast, and then goddamn Blackmore just bam through a goddamn window. So they search. Blackmore, the intruder, where are they? They must be in this bathroom. I saw him run in there. Okay, this is a very desperate situation. What is the plan? If you still have permission to shoot. Remember, dead or alive, it doesn't matter. Hurry, we must flush out that information within the toilet. That clever wordplay, Araki. Clever wordplay, or translation team. We must flush out the information. Bravo. Block all the sewage systems in this building. Please stand back. We will destroy the door. Oh, God, Lucy. Are you going to activate a stand ability? Are you going to get one? Like, what's going on? Mr. Steele. Mrs. Steele. What? Whoa. What? Mrs. Steele, grab onto the rope. Among Us? Among Us? Someone's in the goddamn vents? Someone's venting right now? Who? Who? Mountain Tim! Where have you been? Where have you been? Actually, Diet Bucciarati. Diet Bucciarati. Cowboy Bucciarati. Yo, where have you been, bud? Where have you been? Hurry, Lucy, grab my rope. I'm sure you've said that a lot to about women. Thank you for the phone call, for remembering me. Oh, Mountain Tim. Yeah, Mountain Tim. Woo! Get her, get her, get her. They bust it down. Nowhere. Huh? Checks the toilet. Nope. Ah. Yeah, they vented. They vented. They said, fuck you. What's the meaning of this, Blackmore? Where is my intruder? This is Steele. What is all the racket going on? What is happening? Everyone uninvolved is to stay in their rooms. Don't even take a step out of your door until I give you express permission. Do you understand? And Steele's like, oh, okay. I just wanted to know, seeing how you're shooting up the place. Now explain yourself, Blackmore. Where have they gone? You said the enemy wasn't a stand user. Information was stolen from my mansion. This is intolerable. It will not be forgiven. Mr. President, we may have lost the intruder yet. We may not have lost the intruder just yet. There may be 2 more intruders. What? One that was on the roof, and one who helped them escape. It's easier to track 2 rather than 1. For instance, was this phone recently used to call someone? Stop ore farming. What is this? Every time you just see the goddamn boot in the water. Bring. Yo, fucking Skywalk is looking menacing in this. Mr. Steele, your wife came by earlier. She brought your lunch. Oh, he overhears that. Ah, my wife. She brought my lunch. Here? Oh, is he gonna put 2 and 2 together? Ah, we're now in like a factory area. Tim slides down using his rope ability with Lucy. I've dropped out of the race. I dropped out of the race in stage 2 due to my injuries from Oyakomovo's bomb. Really? He has... What injuries? What injuries did you, like, perceive that you needed to drop out? Wait a minute. Stage 2. I thought we saw him in stage 3. I thought we saw him. No? Okay. But I consider myself lucky. Besides, I was able to hold on. I was able to hold you in my arms like this. I'm honored that you called me. Yo! Tim is trying to slide in. He's trying to slide on in. Of course. Hysterics. I'm sorry. You're shaking terribly. Shh, dear. What you were doing inside that building, are you getting involved in some kind of dire event? She turns away. I can't call you. Never. I can't tell you. I can never tell anyone. If I do, you'll be in danger. You belong to another man, but I want to help you. Ever since we first met, that's been my intention. I want to protect you from all the cruel things of this world. Good Lord. Fucking down bad for Lucy, Tim. Mountain Tim. Maybe I've led you on, but the only person that could help me there was you. Maybe I've already involved you enough. Something this dangerous is closing in on us. So please, just walk away. Don't ask questions. My only fear is losing you, even if you could welcome me with that smile. After I come back to this town from my journeys, just for that, I'm not afraid to fall into hell itself. Brother is trying to create an NTR doujin right now. I can't do that. You see, my name is Lucy Steele. The only man I love is my husband. That's wow. All right, fair enough. She's ride or die. She's ride or die. For a 15-year-old. She's ride or die. She is ride or die. I am who I am, only because of Mr. Steele. He sees that and accepts, I hope. I see. So everything that's happening to you now, you've done it to protect your husband. If you feel utterly helpless in that situation, I advise you to see Johnny Joestar and Gyro Zeppeli, who are closing in on the goal. Those two can be trusted. You have a common enemy. Assisting them will most likely lead to helping Mr. Steele. So, until then, take care. May fortune be with you. That better not be the end of Mountain Tim. Yo, more Mountain Tim. Please. He's a solid dude. Alright, so she runs. She has the note. She has a map. Looking for coordinates. It's close. The location. This note shows it around the area. It's very close to Kansas City. It wouldn't take 30 minutes by horse. These numbers might be the exact spot. However, even I know this place. There's a small ruin in the fields known as the Green Tombstone. Title drop, arc drop, woo! So, we see a rock tombstone with a person on it. Okay. That may be the spot. If it is this location, it has to be the corpse spinal section. Will I be able to find it? I'll never hand it over to someone like the President of the United States. I have to dig it up beforehand, move the corpse so it won't be found. But wait, should I hand it over to Johnny Joestar? Maybe. Looks around. Sees no one. Mountain Tim. What do you want? Thanks for acting as an umbrella, but I'm actually quite impolite. Oh, fuck. Yo, well, I wanted more Mountain Tim. I hope I'm going to get more Mountain Tim. But, so, are we going to have a Blackmore and Mountain Tim standoff? To stand above a person's head. Mr. Blackmore. He knows him? They're on a first name basis? Oh, shit. Don't tell me Mountain Tim's in on this. No, he can't be. Surely not. Surely not Mountain Tim. I'm so sorry. I'm on duty in the air, Mountain Tim. Marshall. I just have one simple question to ask. I checked with the telephone operator. You received a phone call from inside the government earlier, right? Would you be so kind to tell me the name of a caller? Federal Marshal Mountain Tim. Damn, we're not on that kind of name basis yet. Hello? Like, no. Tim looks. Yeah, well, the phone call. You see, and then click, brings out the clicky, and lights him up. Yo, Blackmore! Yo, not fast enough, baby! Quick draw over here. Get shot. And then rapid fires. But now he's like a Logia. Like a Logia from One Piece. Just fucking dissolves himself. Like, well, time to fight. So he tears himself into tiny bits of pieces. Flies himself around. Yeah, it's very Hot Pants. This is like almost exactly like Hot Pants, but with more versatility. Way more versatility. So he's now reforming his mouth from these meat chunks and is about to bite off his arm. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he's going to go bite his neck like he was a freaking vampire. Have you lost your mind? If you tell me now, you'll get away with a light punishment, Mountain Tim. So, fork over the name. Who gave you the phone call? And then Mountain Tim, nice try. I can do that trick too. And then pulls his body apart as well. Yo, this is like two Brunos fighting against each other. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, he lassos his body parts around Mountain Tim's body part and then gun. Nah, I gotcha. You ain't going nowhere. Blackmore, your search is over. Now, shut your goddamn mouth forever with this goddamn bullet. And then, about to pull the trigger, moves the rope. And then, oh no, Blackmore's like, psych, not today. Pulls Mountain Tim in. What the fuck? So wait, Blackmore, he pulls Mountain Tim's body lasso from his arm, and then Mountain Tim tries to do something, but then he falls over, and then another cut appears on his face. Damn, Mountain Tim, you are getting scarred up today. Yeah, he gets like a cut right along his face. So something happened. My ability name is Catch the Rainbow. That's really okay. My ability's name, Catch the Rainbow. The raindrops are falling from my head. The raindrops I touch. I can stabilize in the air, just like a crossing rainbow or walking on a glass board. You can't assume that the rain is always pouring down. What is this? Fascinating. Very fascinating. So it's almost like his body is becoming light enough to mimic photons or a rainbow through water molecules. Okay. But then he himself can then turn himself into a liquid state. So Tim gets more cuts on his face. Splash. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Did he just like do some water style? He make like some water cuts here? Oh no, this man's a savage. What? No, Tim. No. Just like that? Just like that? Mountain Tim? Yo, get up, man. Get up. It's just a few scratches to the face. Come on now. I'm so sorry. I still haven't taken your life completely. I'll give you 2 seconds, Mountain Tim, to explain yourself. There's only one question, and it's very simple. Who did you receive the phone call from? Please, if you speak, I will spare your life. Now, out with it. There is a hospital nearby. I can take you there. I never expected to die on bed. I'm a cowboy. All I wanted was a place to come home to. Just a place to return after my journeys. Fuck. No! Are you serious? Well, hold on. Maybe he's gonna do some shit, but takes his gun. Wrong answer. Caps him. He investigates his body part. There's a spot that's particularly wet in his coat. Pause. Especially near his chest. The intruder that Mountain Tim helped escape with him with a rope from the restroom of the building must have been quite short in height. He tightly held the... Damn, what kind of investigation work is... See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Some JoJo's characters, a lot of JoJo's characters, have these high IQs, man. Insanely high IQs. Small in stature, he tightly held the intruder's drenched head to his chest. Could it be a woman? The intruder must be a woman. Must be. He thinks back. Mr. Steele, your wife had brought you lunch from earlier today. Menacing. There were 2 lunch boxes. Even Steele himself thought it was strange. Why would 2 lunch boxes be needed? Maybe he's extra hungry. Don't judge him. Could it have been to come near the building? Could it be Mrs. Steele? Lucy Steele. This is an investigation. Have you seen Mrs. Steele? She wasn't in her hotel room. Mrs. Steele? Must have been over an hour ago. She took a horse from the horse shed and just went off a little bit ago. An hour ago in the rain? For what? Where did she go? She said she was going to go shop around. She headed to the north side of town. Yo, fucking, what is this man? Yeah. Always aura farming. He is glazing himself. All right, man. All right. What? What is on your mind? What are you doing, Miss Lucy Steele? Could it be it very well could be that you know the location. He's like doing some weird stunts in the air. He's doing Jojo poses in the air, doing some skywalk. Oh, holy shit. She got the spine. She actually has the spinal piece. Oh, things just got saucy. Things just got saucy. So is she going to take it? Like, take it in and become a stand user? Or is she going to give it to Johnny? Oh, okay. 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 All right. All right, Lucy. I see you. You're now an interesting character. So, Johnny, Gyro, racing through the rain. Look, Johnny, it's only been a few minutes. They're new. I finally found them. Dio's footprints. Impressive. They haven't been completely washed away just yet, even in the rain. He's within 5 minutes of us. That son of a bitch, Dio, is within our reach. But Gyro, the storm's suddenly getting worse. It'll still take 6 hours to get to the location of Turbo. Don't rush it. We want to get as far as we can, but going any farther is impossible. The same goes for Dio. Is that what you're thinking, huh, Johnny? Oh, Gyro, what you got? You sense something? Menacing? Dio's still moving along. No, Johnny. This is our absolute best chance to hold him down. There's no need to make an impression deep in that bastard's brain that he'll never defeat Gyro Zeppeli in any more than stages. There you go. Pride, baby. Pride. So, we have Diego doing something. His eyeball stand ability. What is this left eye? So, his left eye hasn't merged completely yet, I guess. This isn't pain. It's a bizarre sensation. I just saw a vision. A corpse part. I'm after the next corpse part. Someone must have dug it up just now, beyond the horizon. I can feel it. What I saw was the spine. But what could it be? What could this mean? I can feel it coming this way. It was dug up, but by whom? Someone is bringing the corpse part to this route. But who? And then Lucy, using her own horse, is galloping towards them. Assisting Johnny Joestar and Gyro Zeppeli will most likely lead to helping your husband. But they're too far. Can I make it in this storm? It's getting stronger and stronger. It would take those two racers about 6 or 7 hours to get here. And you have to worry about yourself, my lady. Snap. So we have Blackmore with his weird morph bite ability. Excuse me, Miss Lucy, what are you doing out here behind those rocks? What have you done there? Yes, that bundle that you hold by your chest. Give it to me. Is he making a water clone? What's happening? Why does he look like he has two? Oh, the pieces are coming together. So we have, in this panel, Johnny, Gyro, Dio, Blackmore, Mr. President, Steel, and of course, we have Lucy. All right. All right. And that's the end of that chapter. Chapter 37. Now, moving on to chapter 38. Okay, we're making good pace. We're actually making good pace. We'll see where we are by 1 o'clock, but most likely by then I probably will have to end the stream. But so far, so good. So far, so good. So, we have Mountain... Oh, no. Whenever they do this, for the most part, it's when someone dies. Oh, no. Is he really dead? I wanted so much more out of Mountain Tim. I thought he was going to be a companion. A long-term companion for us. Fuck, man. Really? Mountain Tim, stand name, oh, lonesome... Man, he just was a lonely dude. A lonely guy. Oh, lonesome me. The stand ability that allows Mountain Tim to separate and slide his or any other person's body parts along a rope and join them back together. True. Why didn't he do that with Blackmore? Hmm. 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 Chapter 38. Catch the Rainbow. Okay, so I think we're in a new arc now. Catch the Rainbow. Oh my god, what an interesting stand name. Catch the Rainbow. Catch the Rainbow on that stormy night, part 1, chapter 38. You've done something quite foolish, Lucy Steele. The spinal piece. Lucy, crying. Can you see my mask? This mask. Can you see it? Oh, can she? Actually, that's a good question. Trying to see if she can actually perceive the ability. I don't think she can. I'll take that as a no. Then, even though you hold the bundle, you are unable to access a stand power. Mountain Tim was my subordinate. Was he? When was that ever established? So Mountain Tim was helping Mr. Steele out, but like he was an enforcer for, I'm pretty sure, like a detective. But at the same time, he was in cahoots? He was in cahoots? Huh. Mountain Tim was my subordinate, you see, but you are different. And your husband, Mr. Steele, the president will decide your treatment. So then he goes up. Oh, he has this. Ah, damn. Yeah, I guess so. He took the steel. He took the spine. Oh no. And then she cries. Let's see. Yeah. Hello there. What? I don't think you can do that. Can you do that? Can you actually do it? So he goes up to a telephone pole. He's hijacking, I think, one of the transmitters. And he's like then attaching, I guess, a phone line. Can you do that? No way. Hello, Mosh Mosh. Do you copy? This is Blackmore. Please connect me to the Mr. President's room. I have urgent news that I must carry upon. One moment, Mr. Blackmore. He investigates the spinal piece. So, this is the spinal section. This moment, it's in my arms. It is here. I'm touching. Yo, corruption. Is he gonna betray the mission? Betray Mr. President? It's real. It seems like it's shining. I want it. Say that I don't hand this over. What would happen if I don't hand this over to the president? I keep it as my own. I have the right to own this. Even I, Blackmore, all people are equal. Even I should. Damn, okay, whoa, what the? Everyone's equal. Oh, shit. That's a strong statement for a time period like this. Everyone is equal. I strongly desire it. I have the right to own this. Maybe, maybe not. Let it decide. So then, he caressed the piece. Oh, I think the rain's stopping slowly. Huh? He sees Lucy. Sharon, 26 kilometers to Kansas. What is this place? Is he just noticing, like, where he is? This town. Hello? Haven't you gotten the president just yet? Yo, wires! They're cut! Nah, F you. Nope. Someone's here. What the hell? What does this mean? The surroundings. This phone pole is pierced through a carriage. Where is this place? Where the fuck am I? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I just realized something. So if you actually look at the previous panel, let me bring it up. The phone pole's in the ground, and then there's the carriage. He looks around briefly, looks at the sign, and then all of a sudden, The phone pole is in the carriage, which then he's like looking down on the next page and says, it's through a. Did someone do a time stop? Did someone do a Zawardo? Did someone do a Zawardo? And like, hey, just gonna move you over here for a second. You okay with that, Chief? Hello? Hello? Why hasn't anyone gotten to the president yet? What does this mean? These surroundings. The phone pole is pierced through a carriage. Where is this place? Hey, on your six. On your six. On your six. On your six. Oh, wait. No. What? Already? Huh? He's here? He's him? It's him? No. Well, fuck. I guess, listen. I've been dubious. I have been dubious, but I'll eat my words when I'm wrong. I'll eat my words when I'm wrong. So it's looking very, very, very definitive that the saint in question is Jesus. Thorny crowns? Check. Hole through his palm? Check. But no beard. No beard. But long hair silhouette. So there's that. All right. So it's pretty much just, yeah. But why is he here? Yo, why are you so active now? Wait, we've had an entire race to get to your parts. We've had, like, so much happen. Why are you here? They did say it was the most important part, I guess. So, like, is it because the spine's just that important? He has to appear? So his hands are, like, almost like Obito from Naruto, moving through the object. Lord have mercy. What are you doing? So yeah, yo, Jesus, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yo, Jesus is menacing in JoJo's. He's gonna strike you down. Yo, Blackmore. Nani? What? He turns around the telephone pole. Nothing. No one's there. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. So yeah, he turns around. No one's behind the telephone pole. Yo, Jesus is creeping on people. Jesus is creeping on motherfuckers. Holy moly. What? I just saw someone. It was a person. I know I saw someone. Nobody has ever met him in this modern age. A sensation of being Does he know? I guess he might know. Does he know, chat? Does he know? No one has ever met him in the modern age. A sensation of being embraced by light. His presence, the holy corpse. I could only guess who it belongs to, but now I am sure of it. He has shown himself to me. Only myself. All right, relax. Relax, though. Hold on. Hold your horses. Don't get too excited. He thinks he's the second coming. Well, maybe that was a sign that your time has run out. Because you just got sniped. So Lucy gets the courage and fucking shoots him in the neck. Well. He fallbacks on the telephone pole. Don't tell me this is how you're gonna die. Seriously? You took out Mountain Tim. What are you doing with that gun, woman? How dare you do this to me? You shouldn't. You can never become a stand user. You already have a stand, man. What's your aim? And then, die. Just fucking, unloads, baby, unload. There's no clips at this time, but you get what I mean. She's unloading. And takes it. Yo, Blackmore, you fucking died? Like, that is not what I expected. Okay. Um, kind of unexpected, but okay. Interesting way he goes out. So Lucy just lights his ass up and then takes it back. Are you still alive? Are you still alive? This can't be. Now it's a forest. Oh, wait a minute. Is this like the Arizona desert area? Is this place ever changing? It can't be. Now it's a forest. There's no more buildings. And this carriage is gone. Are we moving? Green Springs. Yeah, it's a different place now. It's a different sign. Because the other sign said Sharon, 26 kilometers. Yeah. Now the sign is saying Green Springs, Kansas City, 34 kilometers. So this place is kind of like the desert. It has a ever-changing environment. The bending of space and such has caused the area around the pole, Lucy and me, to move 34 kilometers. What is happening? A distance of 3 to 4 hours by horse. What a phenomenon. Even the storm is because of the power of the spine that has been dug up. Really now? We're going that far? But it wasn't the storm. The storm started before she dug it up. Or was it prophesized? Is it because the corpse parts are trying to unite each other? Sorry. That's an interesting hypothesis. I think they have said that. If so, the corpse parts, they must be heading towards the left arm of Johnny Joestar. Bleeding. Droplets. Is he plugging up the bullet holes with water? Oh, that's clean. That's clean. That's very clean. Very creative. I can't believe this has happened just because of that girl. After the rain of the storm stops, I will suddenly die. The lid of my wounds, the rain that I have stabilized, will drain out. But I accept this as my punishment. It is punishment for my despicable lust and feeble will, for scheming to keep him for myself. I now realize his holy corpse must be gathered for the president of this nation, who will one day become the head of the world, Sekai. As long as my life wills it, I will serve with all of my body and soul. So, man had a coming to Jesus moment, literally, but not in the sense that you would thought. He now realized, oh yeah, wait, no. Mr. President, forgive me. You are the one to rule this world. So, got a little bit more deeper into the goal of the president. He wants the world, though. What's wrong, Gyro? Are you alright? Is it too much to travel through the storm any further? No, that's not it. It's not a storm or pain causing this sensation. It's something else. It's gone now. I don't know what it is, but in my eye, I saw something heading towards us. Gyro, could your something be that ... Look carefully throughout the rain. That direction. Hey, Dio. Our target's finally within sight. Gyro, we need to be ready. Our hearts. They continue to follow Dio. I'm ready, Johnny. But during the previous stage, you predicted that I'd never be able to defeat Dio in a race. What about now? What's your opinion of our situation now? Do you think I'm able to defeat him? Johnny thinks to himself, good question. I did not want to be high and mighty, but I believe you have grown. You have your own distinctive style of racing that no one can imitate. But he is more hungry than before. Fuck. No, he hungers. He's on a fast. He wants the next corpse part more badly than any of us, more than before. Well, I'll crush that bastard then, Johnny. We need to totally crush him right here and now. I agree. We need to crush him no matter what it takes. So then, Diego stops. Johnny, Gyro, proceed. What is he doing? He just stopped all of a sudden. What is he doing with his horse? Watch out, Gyro. He realized we must be following him. Yeah, I know, Johnny. It's all It's all anarchy from here. It's all anarchy from here. There's no balloons in sight of the storm. There aren't any referees to watch this part of the race. We'll finish this bastard before he attacks us anymore. All right, Johnny? So he gets the steel ball ready. Johnny, he gets his spinning nails. And Lil Tusk, what's going on, little bro? Little bro. I believe Jojo is the least gayest manga out there. Least gayest? That might be... Listen, I'm a JoJo's fan. But I have to accept some things. JoJo's pretty gay. It's pretty gay. It's pretty gay, no. But is it the most gay series? No. There's oh my god, there's Yuri on Ice. So Tusk, Steel Ball, Dio, standing, sitting, menacingly, turns around. Oh, here we go. So yeah, let's find out what his ability is. So he lizardifies himself, turns into a reptilian creature, and then both our companions fire, just unload on him. Diego doing some weird ass acrobatics with his horse. I don't know what the fuck he just did. So he gets some weird hang time on the horse. The dynamic vision of a dinosaur. Shut the fuck up. I hate that. That's so dumb. What? The dynamic vision of a dinosaur. Okay. Sure, bud. Sure. The dynamic vision of a dinosaur. Listen, the reason I stopped my horse is to warn you that this is the last time you will be able to come within 2 meters of me. Really? Really now? Holy. Okay, that's a statement. And you know what? I might believe him. This is the last time that you two will come 2 meters of me. Come near me again, and I'll rip you apart. And now I'll teach you the meaning of the word unrecoverable with my racing. What is this guy doing? He's doing some Tony Hawk shit. So then, him with his horse. He de-transforms. That's his top speed. He's planning on getting rid of us right here and now. If he keeps at that speed, the fight will be over in the next 2,000 meters, probably by the time we reach the other side of that hill. So now they're in a hot pursuit chase of Diego, watching out for the debris, because he does that all the time. Shit, the mud's flying at us, as usual. He's doing this on purpose. I know that claiming a corpse is important, but the problem at hand is where to take the lead at this point. Which course should I take and how should I go about it? And after I pass him, which course on this field do I choose? The routes. Gotta keep your horse riding instincts in check because Dio is a monster prodigy at this. Gyro, I think you've already known, but let me warn you just in case. This wide field it seems as if there are multiple courses that could get us in the lead, but there really isn't. At our speed, it's like little 2 twists and a bump on the ground will bounce back to our horses. And depending on where you are, what does that say? The tenderness of the dirt is totally different. Oh, okay. There's only one course for maximum efficiency for this speed. Okay, fascinating. What's the plan? What is the plan, my boys? Dio is continuing to find that the course as he runs with his skills and dinosaur senses. And your point? Are you saying that the course he's on is the best course? If that's absolutely the best line, then how are we going to overtake him? Where do we take this lead? We wait for him to make a mistake in his course claiming. That's all that we can do. Fine. Wait for him to fuck up then, Johnny. Do you really think he'll do that? We can't wait on that. That would be making an impression on the bastard's brain. So he said, nope, I'm going on ahead. Wait, stop, Gyro. So then he's trying to overtake him. Dio, all part of the plan. Then retakes the lead. Nani? Yo, Valkyrie's getting tired. Gyro, he'll only distance himself from you. It's because of his course. And Valkyrie's breath is off rhythm because of your movements. That's also what Dio is aiming to as well. Don't fall for his speed tactics. When he makes a mistake on the other side of that hill, your horse won't have enough energy to spare. Yeah. No, Johnny's right. This is not how it is. This isn't just about victory in the race. We need to beat him down senselessly. We need to beat him so bad that he won't challenge us again for 100 years. Like he's actually going to come back for another part. Maybe. Waiting for mistakes is for cowards. So Gyro is just saying, fuck it, we ball. I don't give a shit. This guy needs to get his shit kicked in. So, he tries to take the lead once more. Again, Dio takes the lead back again. Gyro sees his horse is getting tired. There's a cliff that they're getting to, or like a little divot of dirt. Dio goes up. Gyro takes the low path. It's over, Gyro. I have the high ground. But will he underestimate Gyro's power? So then, Diego, still in the lead. Both are getting tired and sweaty. I told you, Gyro. He's losing it now. If he continues doing the same thing, he'll collapse. I have to do it. If we let Dio get a hold of the next corpse part, he will hunger even more. He can't be beaten in this fight. Do we just accept this, that he is above us? Nah. Don't accept that. Rise. Touch the untouchable. Break the unbreakable. Gyro is falling behind us. He's falling. Yes, this is how it should be. I'll stay on the course. The course just for me and Valkyrie. That fellow Ringo Rodigan may have been an enemy, but he seemed to have had a point. He said, real victory is in a true man's world. He never shot his gun before his opponent. He waited for his opponent to make the first move. He did the opposite. He made his opponent fire. If Dio's course is the best, then it may be all right to let him keep it just like that. So basically goading him to being like, why aren't you trying to take it from me? Hydrate. I like that he's learning from Rodigan. I like that Ringo is actually leaving a lasting impression on him. That's really cool. Taking the narrow path may be difficult, but we will take the path that is just for us. Nothing stands in our way of the path. We must move as if we are spinning slowly. The path only can we adapt to. We don't need to look at Dio's path. This weather and the storm are irrelevant. Even Johnny, this is some like weird hyper-focused like Zen shit. Like he's like, I must fucking see with my mind's eye and let go all unnecessary things. It is just for me the smooth path. According to Ringo, there should be a light ahead. He said, find the light. And into the light we go. What is this? Whoa. Peace of mind. Johnny. Huh? The sound is gone. The sound from Gyro Horse's hooves. I can't hear them. Where did he go? Gyro? Where did he disappear to? Where is he running from? Is he far behind? And then even Diego, like, where the hell did he go? The sound of my beloved silver bullet hooves. Something's wrong with the sound. Like, he's like, did he transform into a sound wave? Like, what's happening here? The rhythm of the galloping is from my beloved. I'm sure of it. But something, the sound. What is this? Johnny Joestar is far behind, isn't he? And then Johnny and Dio are trying to look at each other. Wait. Shut the fuck. What? Bullshit. How the hell did he get on there? When? Wait. What? Wait a minute. Okay, so he's not on his horse. Excuse me. He snuck him? How do you sneak on a horse? How do you... Oh my god, this is Kingdom all over again. How do these people sneak on horses? So, in the middle of all this, Dio and Johnny are like this. And then somehow, fucking Gyro just... Whoop. He just slid on in. How did he do that? He went stealth black. Johnny, Dio, what? Huh? He's riding his coattails. Hey, wait, that's... And then, yeah, by the way, I'm still here. Hey, how's it going? What? What are you doing? Gyro, what the hell is wrong with you? He's on Dio's course, but when did he get there? I can only see one horse. He perfectly lined on the course with Dio. So he's so on his coattail. He's like perfectly aligned with him. What the fuck? What are you doing on my line? Get out of my way. Like, he zenned out. He went into like some cosmic speed force. I don't know. This is weird. It's not just the course. Both the horses have the exact... He's in lock with him. Really? What? Both horses have the exact rhythm. They're close enough and have fast enough that the dirt from Dio's horse won't hit Gyro. The course which brings out the horse's greatest potential. Gyro is onto something. He's right behind Dio. He caught up. Hey, what happened? Oh, yeah, right. What happened, Dio? You said 2 meters. 2 meters. Hey, he's getting his fucking transformation on. Huh? My whip. What the fuck? Yo, the horse took his whip? Nah, you're gonna fight us fair and square. Poof. Ah. This is Gyro Zeppeli. Something's different. What is he looking at? That gaze. I'm not as focused. Gyro, what are you looking at? Look at me, you bastard. Yo, you aren't his goal. His goal is forward. Ever forward. But Gyro, even still, the course is no good. The only time that Dio will hand over the corpse part is when he falls. He'll only fail through carelessness. But if you're that close to him, don't forget who you're dealing with. Is that so? Fine then. It's going to backfire. Your only strength is his will to protect the course, and you're way too close. A slight change in your gallop speed will make a deadly crash. Yeah, don't worry about anything, Valkyrie. You don't need to look at Dio's ass. This is our course. Yours and only. We're just getting started after all. By the time we reach the top of that hill, one of our horses will collapse. And that's the end of chapter 38. Okay, let me see next chapter. Fuck, that's a long chapter. No! Wait, how long's this chapter? 51? Okay. Alright. What time is it? 12:30? Okay. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. We'll go for one more chapter. I do have something unfortunate I gotta do. I want to do it a little bit longer, but something just came up. So we'll do one more chapter. We'll do one more chapter. So chapter 39. These are long chapters too, so they're taking an extra bit of time to get through. So let me put this in chat. Again, for everyone live, hello. Before we proceed, remember, please like the stream, comment, and subscribe if you're new. It would go so far for me. We have a lot of stuff in the future coming. More than just JoJo's and the current games that we have. But yeah, so chapter link in the chat. Again, all of it's going to be in the description in the stream. Now, finally, Blackmore, stand name, Catch the Rainbow, is the ability to walk on the rain. The raindrops are stabilizing in midair, resisting gravitational forces. Interesting. So is he actually dead then? Chapter 39. Catch the Rainbow on the Stormy Night Part 2. Damn, I can't pull ahead of Gyro. He's right behind me, and I can't create more distance. What do I do? What do I do? At this race, my horse, Silver Bullet. Valkyrie, Silver Bullet. And, Johnny's horse. I forget what it's called. He'll collapse too. His breathing is also becoming more and more irregular. Then, okay, so now they're swerving. They're now almost all aligned with each other. He's not just reading my line of movement. Rather, he's instinctively, maybe conscientiously, knows how I'll move. He's matching his movements accordingly. Damn. Even if I do manage to stay ahead, eventually my horse is going to tire out and collapse at the same time of Gyro's. And that's what Johnny Joestar is planning. He's planning to steal the lead from me, but I can't. I can't let him take this lead. So Dio is going to do something. Something's wrong. Diego Brando. Something is off. At this rate, by the time we reach the hill, one of our horses will collapse from fatigue, even if possible for all three of our horses to fall. That's what's off about this. But then why isn't Dio doing anything? I really have a bad feeling. The fact that Dio has done nothing is a very bad omen. He's not the type to sit around and do nothing when he can. Fair. What is he doing? What the oh, no. No. So he has, like, almost an exact ability. So it's not just he has a lizard form, like Scary Monster. He can make other things into dinosaurs, too. He made ticks into dinosaurs? Oh, no. That's terrifying. These little voracious bastards. So they go from his horse onto Valkyrie and are going to mess with them. No, Valkyrie. They're going into the eyeball. Ew. Dio, something's wrong. Why isn't he doing anything? No, wait. I'm wrong. He might already be doing something at this very moment. I might not know what it is, but he's definitely doing something. He might have already completed whatever he did. Oh shit, Valkyrie, no. Horsey. Huh? Am I going to have to sit back and do nothing? No, I can't bear this any longer. Take this, Dio. So he's now zooming in, and he's going to do something crazy. Rapid fire. Brrrah, brrrah. So he's just shooting him up. Well, of course, Dio. Instincts, baby. Dodge. And then I got a tail whip. I'm going to whip it with my tail. And, oh, fuck. He just knocks the piss out of Johnny's arm. And then catches him with the tail like, nope, gotcha. Muda, Muda. I told you already, Johnny Joestar, that I tear you apart if you ever came in 2 meters of me. Gyro was behind you, bitch. No other organism on Earth can match up to a dinosaur's speed. Fuck, stop trying to gas dinosaurs. Stop trying to do that. Stop trying to do that shit. All right, what's the plan, Gyro? What's the plan? Steel ball. What difference will throwing that make? It's all useless. Muda. Gyro Zeppeli. Gyro's horse. No, Valkyrie. No, not my horse. God damn it, there's something wrong with Gyro's Valkyrie. Yes, I win. This race, the next corpse part, the parts that you two are in possession of. Now I, Dio, will possess everything. That's true. The second steel ball, this one, yeah, it might well be useless. But I think the first one I threw in coming in handy right now. The horse are running ours and yours. They're all running right now, aren't they? Look, the empty case. I took my first steel ball and threw it at you at the speed of our horses were running at. From where I'm sitting, I can still make it a pretty big difference. Huh? Yo, he got one off. Where is it? It's just right next to him. It's just hovering in midair like, hey, by the way, I'm right here, Dio. Hi. And then it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Huh? You see it now, don't you? Or is it moving too slowly? It matches the speed. It matches the speed that we're moving right now. So you might not be able to notice it. Your so-called invincible reflex. Wow. So he's doing some weird Speed Force shit. That's cool. That's very cool. It didn't help much now, did it? But you should be able to hear it now. It might look slow to you, but comparably so, it's very fast. Oh, fuck. He's now getting a blast in his face. He's bluffing. I've got Johnny Joestar right here. Nah, it's called Risk. Oh no. And then he just gets walloped. And then he gets goddamn steel balled in the face. And then the bugs fall out. Yo, Dio, what happened, bud? What happened? It stopped. Dio's horse has stopped. Yes, it's falling back. Yep, it's too fatigued. Too fatigued. Dio's horse is on the ground now. It's completely stopped moving. It can't even stand on its legs anymore. He's run out of energy. Dio, of course. No! Like, hey, it's over. It's over, bud. You got too cocky, as always. No! Dio's down. He's down. His silver bullet. Damn, he's having a crash out. He's like, no. His silver bullet won't be able to run in the race anymore. Let's go. Let's go. What the fuck? Hey, Gyro, come on. Don't be like that. Just fucking punches the shit out of Johnny. What are you doing, Gyro? Hey, you split my lip. You dumbass. You're just so stupid. Why did you try to shoot Dio back there? You're a real idiot, and I'm going to kill you, Johnny. Look, I'm not going to try and make excuses, but I did it because I knew Dio was up to something. And Valkyrie was acting strange, though not anymore, apparently. I can tell. He was definitely up to something. Well, shut up. Where's the proof, huh? This isn't how I get my perfect victory. There is no such... Okay, Gyro, there's no such thing as a perfect victory. You're going to take a victory what you can get. This isn't what I wanted. No, Gyro, you were definitely winning. You were surely going to surpass him in the running aspect. And now his horse is useless. We didn't do anything against the rules. Is that what you think? I don't think so. Even though he might have lost this round, he will definitely make a comeback. He will be even worse because he'll get stronger with desire of revenge. It doesn't... Listen, they're trying to be like, oh, we have to defeat him in this, like, perfect scenario. But it's like, listen, Dio as a character is so hunger bound. Whether he's winning or a sore loser and wants revenge, it doesn't matter. Dio is just going to be a prick. Until he dies, or whatever, he's just going to be a prick. I don't think either one of them is right if they're trying to say, this is how we have to beat Dio. No, this is how we have to beat Dio. Now we have to worry about Dio because, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dio is just going to be a constant problem. He's a constant problem. Sorry I hit you, Johnny. Maybe I still can't beat that something I'm fighting against. Like Dio or people that I haven't even faced yet. Whatever. That something is. A true man's world, huh? It's gonna be tough. Yo, you activated True Man World, though. You were in the zone. Johnny notices a person coming in the distance. I think that's Lucy. Here we go. Hey, Gyro, look. Someone's there. They're coming this way. Alone, I guess. A girl? Yeah, it's a girl. Why would a girl be out here in a storm? It's giving me a weird feeling. A woman... Women are bad... Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, how poignant for this time period. Women are bad luck. I didn't say it. They did. Okay? And then Johnny thinks about hot pants like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's pretty judgmental of you to say. Hey, yo, like, if we were, like, in, like, let's say, hypothetically, the year 2025, you'd be canceled for that, Gyro. You know that, right? What the fuck is canceled, Johnny? This is some bullshit. So, okay, so Johnny is gonna be more favorable to a lot of fans when this comes out. And then Gyro is gonna be more favorable for a certain subsect of fans. Yes, okay, all right. Hope so. Wait a second. I know that chick. He doesn't apologize. He doubles down. Hey, that's pretty judgmental of you to say, Gyro. I hope it was. He said, women are thoughts. That's Stephen Steele's wife. There's no mistaking of it. I've never talked to her personally, but I'm pretty sure that's who she is. Steele, the promoter. They're at least 40 kilometers from here. The fourth stage goal, Kansas City. Why would she be here of all places? Don't let your guard down, Johnny. Steele's most definitely in link with the government as well. He will be a part of the enemy. I apologize for my rudeness, but I came here because I heard you two were traveling this route. Mr. Joestar and Mr. Zeppeli, I finally found you. I was looking for you. Huh? Well, that's a warm welcome. Well, we weren't looking for you. We know who you are and how old you are. Why are you bringing that up, Gyro? We know who you are, and more so, we know how old you are. Again, that's gonna be a fun time. That's gonna be a fun time. So don't get any closer, or will. Well, let's just say that you're pushing it. Value your life, Missy. Please help me. You're the only ones who can. Please help my husband. Hey. What's with this chick? Is she insane? Or does she think that just because she's 14... I thought she was 15. Fuck. No, it gets worse. Oh, no. I thought she was 15. That's not great either, but... Oh, she's 14? She's 14? Oh, no, man. Oh, Araki, why would you do this? Or does she think that just because she's 14 we'll be nice to her? Oh, God, these shots. Oh, this is Jewelry Bonnie all over again. I brought a corpse part, the spine. Mountain Tim, they probably had killed him. No, he's our Kakyoin, maybe. I don't know. Wait, what? That can't be. I found a message tied to a carrier pigeon, and all this happened. The president doesn't know yet, but it's only a matter of time. If the president finds out about this, my husband is going to be... So now all the pieces are coming together. They now know the president of the United States. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, hold on. Let me pull you up. What's up, Emerald Games? Is Part 7 released? This is Part 7 manga. The official English translation is just starting now. If you go on like Amazon or something, the first volume is translated. This is a fan translation, but using the official colored JoJo's chapters. So, to answer your question, Emerald Games, yes and no. Yes and no. It is released in manga format, but not the anime. He'll dispose of both of us. Please, help me. Help me, Gyro. You're my only hope. Please help me, you two are the only ones who can, and that's why I brought this to you. Hey, wait a second now. What the hell did you do back in Kansas City? And you better be damn sure there's no one followed you here. Now they're in a way open field. That's not possible. There's no way. That would be oh, woo! Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead yet. We got my boy. He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. Okay. So he is not dead. Blackmore is still kicking. Hey, buddy. What? It can't be. Gyro, you can see it, can't you? In the stars, in this weather, but towards the direction of Ursa Major, the sound of the rain is changing. Really? They can tell the star directions here. Here he comes. Here we come. Here we go. Here we come. Yare yare does it. Yo! Okay, that probably won't be in the official translation, but I love it. Yare yare does it. But I definitely... It can't be... You're impossible. So they all prepare themselves. Like, whew. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's do this. Light him up. Oh, sorry, Mike. Light him up. Ora! And then they just rapid fire. Spin to win. What are you going to do, Blackmore? What are you going to do? Yo, he makes a water bear? This man is crazy. So he can stop the water in midair. Kind of like, it reminds me of the guy, White Album. Yeah, that's his name. Or like his ability. White Album. When he stopped the molecular flow of water in the air, he can turn into ice. Like that. It kind of reminds me of that, but it's not turning into ice. It's still in a liquid state. So the steel balls are then bouncing off the actual water in the air, and then the nails as well are ricocheting. They're trying to find a path, but he's blocking it. So yeah, this guy is heavily prefers rain. If there's no rain around, he probably is like so much weaker. The rain just blitzes through his arm. Yo, Gyro, why can't you catch a break, man? Johnny too. They are getting rapid fired. What's the plan, boys? And then the water is now forming a solid, like glass, and then is skewering them. Oh, lovely. No, the horses. This raindrops. They're floating. Yeah, I see that. And then Lucy. They're completely frozen in midair. They're not moving. Plus, they're impossibly sharp. If you just move any, they will cut through your skin. Are they cutting through? Is that what's happening with Blackmore too? They're cutting through him as well? He's not like immune? I don't know. That's weird. Lucy Steele. What you've done is equivalent to Eve taking the apple. Okay. Relax, bud. Now, let me have that back. He has chosen to rest on this continent, somehow, to resurrect himself in this new world. Again, I don't know how they did this, but sure. Johnny tries to do something. And you must repent. What you've done is evil, and you are an existence of sin, and I will dispose of you as such. And, ooh, he's gonna fucking just stomp on her neck. Ugh. The raindrops are completely frozen in midair. But the spaces between the drops, there's gotta to be a good angle. Yo, calc that shit, my man. Calc it, calc it. Yo, do some Merowim. Like, find the right path. Find the right path. It's a good distance between me and him. I have to find the right space between the raindrops. So then something happens. I think Johnny fires a shot. Or maybe Blackmore dissolves his hand. I can't really tell. But either way, Johnny's getting choked out. The parts that you two have, those are the properties of the president as well, and I will be taking them now. And then more raindrops are coming for Johnny. Johnny, quit hesitating. Just shoot your nail bullets. And then, ooh, just destroying his arm. Don't worry. Can't feel a thing. It's just sitting there, really. Frozen in midair. All those small droplets. That's the tough thing to sell, man. My wounds are just opening all over like little tunnels. If I move my arm in exactly the same way, in the same angle, I move it back. Oh, so he's using maybe rotation to, like, move his body again. Dude, that is a good defense. That is a really good defense. Yeah, the steel ball. Spinning his muscle so that way, again, he can, like, roll with the punches. All right, here we go. All you can do now is brace yourself for when I pummel your ass. Lucy, Johnny, all of you will repent. For you are a collective sin, and all of you in other world. Ura! And throws bullets, or I'm sorry, raindrops, bouncing the steel ball. It's getting closer, but it's probably going to miss its mark. It's no use. It's the same as before when he stopped it. Your husband will suffer the same fate, and I will take all of the parts, Lucy Steele. He will be cursed to damnation. No, Blackmore. It's evaporating. It's turning into vapor. What? What's turning into vapor? So, oh wait, is the steel ball hitting the water droplets so fast and so hard that the friction is causing heat to transfer into the water and becoming vapor? Oh shit, didn't think about that. But I do remember the steel ball can, like, sort of, like, travel energy through it in a way. Yeah, he's evaporating the water, so he has no more defense. Yeah, here we go. No more defense for you. Here we go. Oh, what the? It's over for you, punk. But then another water droplet. The raindrops are in the middle of the air, but they can still cause friction because of that friction of the spin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He did it. Humans all have purpose. It transcends the limitations of the flesh, and that purpose is for you to be cursed. All of you are not to meet the future. So then he pours all of it together to make another, like, scabby stabby. Is he going to reach in time to get Lucy? Water evaporates. Yeah, just in time. Just in time to take out Blackmore. Ugh! And then just gets flung away. And then what the fuck just happened? Like, these huge down sports of, I guess, rain is happening. He'll get up. Please, Blackmore. He's almost immortal. What the? Okay, that's a stretch. He's going to get up again. No, I don't need to know what happened beforehand. But I'll tell you this. He's already half dead when we got to him. Someone pumped a couple of bullets into him earlier. Oh. It's already starting to clear up. The storm is ending. This is odd. Look here, Gyro. Where is it? No! Are you serious? We lost the spine. How? When? The spine. It's gone. Where did it go? Gyro looks back. Oh, never mind. Hey, yo, Johnny. Creeping. It's creeping up you. Slytherin. It's going up. Johnny's back. And then Johnny. Ugh. Wait a second. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm feeling nauseous. Collapse. And then yet again, that like magnetic sand thing appears on the ground. What does that say? Dextra Braham, I think. Maybe. I probably butchered that. I'm so sorry. Hey, Johnny. I think you'll get over your nausea pretty soon. Look what's going on in the ground. The sand is shifting once more. And that's the end of chapter 39. Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, oh, my God. What's next chapter? Holy shit. Yeah, no. Okay. So we're going to have to call it from here. Damn, what a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger. So they got the spine piece. And more specifically, Johnny got the spine piece. So he is now going to have another upgrade. I don't know if he'll get 2 stand abilities, but maybe. But yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Not bad. Good chapters. Sorry it's a little quick today. I was going to go longer, but something just came up. Again, I will be back for Buggy Go later today. So later today, around, for my time, it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to catch up to all of Bug Ego. So prepare for that if you're interested. It's going to be a long stream later tonight to catch up. I think there's like, let me see how many chapters. It's on Manga Deck, so I'll be using the same site. Bug Ego. Oh, another chapter just came out. Okay, chapter 29. Or 29. Chapter 9, excuse me. Let's see. So, oh wait, does it not have chapter 4? I thought it did. It has chapter 3 in English, but no chapter 4, 5, 6, but 7, 8, and 9 are... Okay, I'll have to find the new site then. Damn. Okay, so for tonight, we are going to go into... Oh, wait, no, I did chapter 4. So tonight will be chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for Buggy Go. We're just going to pile through. However long it takes, we're just going to pile through Buggy Go. That's going to be a very, very long stream. What is this? Live egg reaction. Yes. Exactly, Jiggly. Okay. So yeah, good stream. That was an interesting stream. We are getting more development on Gyro's mentality and Johnny being very driven to get these corpse parts even more. But mainly the whole thing of this was, one, introducing the president again, that he... From Blackmore, which we got introduced to Blackmore. Very cool stand villain. Very neat. It seems that the president wants to take over the world. How apropos of stuff going on. But anyway, so he wants to take over the world somehow, some way. We know that the corpse parts, as previously mentioned, usually when they're in a good environment, they will make a state, kingdom, country, whatever, last for 1,000 years. That's happened twice now. It was like the city of Naples and the Vatican City, that they've lasted for 1,000 years, which was a very big important thing, that other empires and countries fall. So my best guess is, if the president wants to have all these corpse parts, obviously it's going to give them ability, but it probably is going to make the United States the best state to ever be around, the greatest of all time. It will last for 1,000 years, but then from there, he wants to also take over the world. Something like that, I guess. Gyro, make it rotate. What, Johnny? What, Johnny, my balls? Okay. Okay. That's nice. Good job on that meme. Yeah, so more interesting stuff there. Johnny and also Jaira are hearing that the president wants to be involved as this entire scheme with Mr. Steele. Oh, Mountain Tim. Fuck. I can't believe this. Mountain Tim died, or at least appeared to be dead. No. Fuck, man. Fuck. Mountain Tim possibly died. I liked him. He didn't do much in the overall scheme of the story, but I liked his ability. I liked the ability. He was a somewhat suave character. Yeah. Sad that he might be dead now. Maybe he's back. Maybe he did some chicanery where he like moved the bullet or something. I don't know. It's JoJo's. We could find a way. But yeah, good chapters today. So we will be back next Thursday with more JoJo's A Bizarre Adventure for Thursday streams. We will also, I think, be back for One Piece next week as well. Stay tuned after this. Again, not just Buggy Go. Sunday, our first Sunday stream, we're doing Ichi the Witch. Ichi the Witch. I don't know how many chapters we'll get through, but we will at least start Ichi the Witch. Let me actually see. Ichi the Witch. Is it on Manga Dex? Maybe. There's 37 chapters, so let's just say we'll get to like 5 at most. At most, we'll get to 5. Because chapter 1's going to be long. Yeah. So, yeah. Everyone, I hope you have a nice day. Those who are new to the stream and VOD Gang, again, hello. Please, like the video, comment, subscribe, bell notification, all that YouTube jargon who have not done so already. Please, it would do me so much to grow this channel. We got a lot of things coming. And I really am glad to be here with all of you, reading along, making jokes, and also just enjoying each other's company. Why is Johnny Joestar so caked? I don't know. A lot of the Joestar guys are very beefed up. Jonathan from part 1 is just an absolute monster of a man. Jonathan is like fucking 10 dudes put into one. Good lord. Hey, yo. Hold on. Goodness gracious. He is like not just the cake. He's the entire goddamn factory. He is the entire like cafe. He's serving everything your way. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, I don't know about that part. But yeah, so, I mean, I guess that makes sense because of his debilitating issue. But, yeah. If anyone's caked up, it is Jonathan. Good lord. Whew. Alright. So, yeah. Hope everyone has a nice day. I'll see you for the next stream. Going to be later today at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever that means to you. Take care. I will be back later on. Have a nice day. Oh. Gotta get my cards right. Bye-bye.